ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ చైర్మన్. నేను ఈ రోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా IIT JEE మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్ చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ ని పరీక్షించుకున్న కొరకు త్వరలో ఫ్రీ ఫండ్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
Hi, this is Naresh. Today we are talking about the India and relief features. Before going to that, so let me discuss about some few issues. That issues are life-changing issues. I want to talk about that. So this platform given us like good opportunity to communicate with the masses, like students, everyone. So I want to tell you that all the dear parents and students also, if anyone aspiring for the good education or good quality education, so they always prepare for the next life, that means the next coming years. So the K Venkana Junior College are offering the qualitative education, because our chairman sir thought about that. He is a very good person, humble person. I want to tell you that, because I have seen many things in this world. Very few persons only, very they want to give something to the society. He is also one of them. So he is also one of them, definitely. His vision, he thought that the people who are in the intermediate, they should get the best education, because he is from Telangana. He also started that. So the people of these two states, like brothers and sisters like Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, they want to be like good qualitative education. That is the reason he started this college and everything. We are also communicating through this platform to everyone. I am referring this college not because of I am working here, but personally I also educated. So because that reason I am telling that if you are the goal is IIT, you should refer this college and you should go for it and check the curriculum, everything. And if it is up to the mark, whatever you decide, then only join it. I am very confident you will like it. Definitely K Venkana Junior College, and there was a .com also. You can go for that, kvenkanajuniorcollege.com. There is a brochure available, everything. You can call it and you can see it. It is not the promotional things. It is about the giving the information to everyone. And see, only one small thing I can tell you, that there was a project 10. Nobody in the pandemic thought about the tree of 10th class lectures, because in this commercial city no one is ready to give the free lectures. And he thought that if we are giving the society, it should be useful, it should be qualitative. That is the reason he started this initiative, project 10. And coming to that part of our discussion, India relief features. What they are talking about the India relief features in this chapter, we are going to I'm going to explain that what is the features. So let me draw some map. So this is the rough map. Don't think that this is not at all map. So this is the rough map actually. I want to tell you that, so how it will be. Okay, so this is that. I want to discuss the half part first. So because the thing is, this board is not sufficient to draw everything. Okay, here the part is still here. So as a team of South Indians knows these places, because here everyone knows our Telangana. It is Andhra Pradesh, right? Here Tamil Nadu. Here Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Gujarat. So like that many states are there. Why I am saying that relief features means you want to study about your geography, right? So geography means nothing but, so study about the mountains, study about the rivers, study about the national parks, study about the coastal areas, study about nothing but not only one thing. You should study about everything. So there is a part and parcel everywhere. So you can see that there was a small structure like this in India map, and this will be like this, and it will come here, it will make the body here everywhere, and it will again downfall, and this is the part of Himalayas. You can say that. So Himalayas is a part of again India, because we can say that Himalayas are the part of India, abode of snow. There is a Hindu mythology. The people always believe that Shiva is staying in the Himalayas, because the thing is, Shiva is the god for Hindus. So he always think that Himalayas famous for the river water. The river water is coming, Ganga. Ganga is in the top of the Shiva. That is the reason it is flowing continuously. Ganga river, that is the name river given to the Ganga. So coming to this here we are talking about the geographical locations. So I want to discuss that there are the 5 major locations. So here one location is I'm just writing roughly, so you can probably make a notes also. It is useful for you. So major relief features I am writing the Himalayas. First part, the Himalayas. The second part we are discussing the Indo-Gangetic Plane. So I will explain topic by topic, don't worry. So I am not that much speed, I guess, because Indo-Gangetic also, and the third is Peninsular Plateau, fourth is Coastal Plains, see, fifth is a Thar Desert, or the desert, you can say it, islands. So I want to go in detail what is Himalayas. Okay, I written here what is Himalayas. I will explain these 2 things in this board, and the next few topics we can talk about that. The Himalayas, every point is very very important for answer writing also, and even for objective also. Everyone should remember that, because if you are aspiring for the 10th class, or if you are aspiring for the board exams, and board exams will always scrutinize your knowledge, right? Because the social, the where you write the more right points, you will get the more marks. That is only the key point for the social, because objective means it should be right, and the remaining, for example, they are asked to discuss about the Himalayas or write about the Himalayas, and what are the Himalayas, how Himalayas are useful for India, and what if Himalayas are not there, what will happen. This type of questions came in the exams, previous years exams. You can check it the papers, and the Himalayas are very 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 important for the India, even though in the general terms. So coming to the Himalayas ranges. How the Himalayas ranges? They are running from the west-east direction. So okay, they are running from the, I'm talking about the only Himalayas, and I can write this later parts. So now I am writing only Himalayas. Here you can see that Himalayas only I will write some few points, like 1, 2, 3, like 5 points I will give you. This is useful for your answer writing completely. So I am talking that what is their thing? West plus, if my font size is less means I will increase it, don't worry. West to east, right? It is going for the west to east direction, means what is west? West side is Gujarat and the east side is Arunachal Pradesh. If you observe the top of that means Kashmir. So it is growing from here to here like this. So west to east, this is the direction for Himalayas, right? Now coming to the next point, it is the distance of the how much? 2000, so 2400, right, kilometers. So this much of length. What is the width? You can say regions, it is a 200 kilometers broader. Width I am talking, 200 kilometers. See, these are the Himalayas slopes. These are Himalayas, right? So it is in the direction of the west to east. first thing. And how much length? 2400 kilometers. And how much width? This is the width. You can talk about this is the width. 200 to 500 like that. But minimum means 200. So everyone is thinking that 200 to 500 kilometer, right? So probably in our textbook they given us that 200 kilometers. That is also fine with us. And if you written the 200 to 500 also, that is also fine, right? So next, coming to the next point, that is it is a broader in the western region, and also altitudinal variations across the region. So altitudinal variations will be there. The Himalayas comprise the three parallel ranges. What are the ranges? Everyone should know that. Three parallel ranges. I want to talk about that. Three parallel ranges means one is, so this point is over, I guess. So this point, after this point, three parallel ranges. I am writing here, this is fine, I guess. Three parallel ranges means one is Greater Himalayas. The second one is Middle Himalayas. The third one is Shivaliks or Later Himalayas. Okay, these are the three things we are deeply talking about this Shivaliks. Now coming to the Greater Himalayas. Greater Himalayas are comprised of the snow and ice cover. Definitely they have the snow and ice cover. So you find the glaciers here. Glaciers means origin of the rivers, right? So glaciers are here, and the rivers started flowing from these glaciers. Glaciers means you know that. So first, for example, I want to talk about Greater Himalayas. I want to write some few points here because it will be useful for your objective as well as the question and answers, and you can make the notes also, you can. So Greater Himalayas, first point is glaciers are present here. What is glaciers? Glaciers means it is a ice. You can see in your fridge, ice will be there. If you kept that ice in your bowl, what will happen after some time? It will definitely, water will come out from that, and it will become the water that will be cooling water. You can drink it like that. Ice mountains are there, that are the glaciers. So that will slowly, that ice will come down, and the water will, when the sunshine is high, the glaciers melting will happen. That melting slowly coming to the, as flowing into the river. So that is the meaning of that glacier. Gangotri Glacier, Ganga river is flowing from that. Yamunotri Glaciers, Yamuna river is flowing from that. This is what the glaciers meaning here. The glaciers are present in the Greater Himalayas now. So coming to the next point, the portion of the range found that south of the Greater Himalayas and the is called the Lesser Himalayas. You used to call that. So these lesser Himalayas, most rugged part. Rugged means it's the hard part. You can say that hard part. So rocks will be present here, and as well as the highest ranges from the 3,700 to the 4,000 meters, and the Pir Panjal and Mahabharat ranges, and from the important ranges. See the next part. Next part is middle, or here Pir Panjal and Mahabharat.
Hello friends, myself Sunil Kumar Badal. I have done my BTech from IIT Kanpur. Here at KVC I am chemistry faculty. So first of all, let me wish you all the best for your upcoming board examination. Here at KVC we are the team of IITians and ITians and doctor to help you achieve your dream. So what are you waiting for? Come and join us and fulfill your dream.
These two things are only important in here. Coming to the next part, the Lesser Himalayas, Himalayan ranges consists of, the Lesser Himalayan ranges consists of the famous valley. What is that? Everyone knows Kashmir, Kashmir Valley, Kangra Valley, Kullu Valley, Manali. These all are valleys. Actually, these are the tourist destinations. Now we are getting the much revenue from this because natural beauty. Everyone is enjoying their climate, enjoying the climate there, and everything is good. Mussoorie, Nainital, you can say that, you can say infinite things are there. And the southernmost range of the Himalayas is Shivaliks. Now I am talking about the Shivaliks. What is Shivaliks? Shivaliks are the width of the. Now I will write about the Shivalik few points. One is 10 to 15 kilometers width. That means very small width compared to the greater Himalayas. Okay, 10 to 15 kilometers, and have a altitude. Always altitude means height. 900 to the 1100 height will be there. These ranges are called different names in the different regions. Jammu Hills, you can call it is the Jammu region, and the Mishmi Hills in Arunachal Pradesh, and Kachar or Kachar in Assam. Assam, they will call it as a Kachar. And coming to the next part, easternmost boundary. See, when you are coming to this part, so easternmost boundary, here you can see some hills are there. Patkai Boom Hills, and Patkai Boom Hills also very famous for the Purvanchal they used to call, and Purvanchal having the Patkai Hills, Mishmi Hills, all these Naga Hills, these are also Mizo Hills part of these Purvanchal. So that means this turning part, if you observe the carefully, northeastern India part, this part in India map. Okay. So next, coming to the next part, I am talking about the formation of the Himalayas influence the India's climate also. What is the climate in various ways? This acts as a barriers actually. Barriers protecting the great plains of the India and from the cold winds. For example, cold winds are coming from the this part Central Asia, South Central Asia. That Central Asia giving the cold winds, and we are protecting that. Protecting means how we are protecting? We are protecting, not we and Himalayas. Himalayas protecting India. Okay. So India, that means if the Himalayas are not there, what will happen? These cold winds are directly coming into India, and India will become the cold desert like Canada. Right. So you know that Canada is the very biggest country, but useful part is very light. Very light means it is the, I can say that probably it is the, I think 10 times greater than the India in that area wise. But usual part is like only one part, like half of the India. That means remaining part is the cold desert. Okay. But here you can observe that only one point, I can tell you that if Himalayas are not there, we are not there. That Himalayas are protecting us, and because of that only we are getting the rainfall, we are getting the climate, we are getting a good climate. And I will tell you one thing, whatever you see here, southwestern winds are coming here. So like this, these are going, because of that here creating the low pressure. So these the winds are moving here. Whenever these winds are moving here, these only these Himalayas only stopping winds here and getting the rainfall of this area. And whenever these western disturbances also, because of the Himalayas, they are not able to cross that, and they are drowning there and giving the rainfall and prospering that area. Because of the rainfall on the area will prosper, right? So, and what my point is, Himalayas serving as a barrier and protecting the India as a like a great wall of China. See, you know what? China constructed a wall. We are not constructed Himalayas. And we never construct like that. Even wall doesn't give you anything, but it acts as a wall, it acts as a protector, it acts as a barrier, and it will give the chance to building glaciers. And glaciers we will never create like Ganga river, because the Ganga itself a pure Ganga, and it will be useful for us. It will be giving the good water, and as well as the agriculture, transport, industrial waters, everything. Why not? Okay, Ganga is mother to us. Okay, and coming to the next point, Indo-Gangetic Plane. Why I told about the Ganga? Because next topic is talking about the Indo-Gangetic Plane. So let me give one moment. I am discussing about the Indo-Gangetic Plane. So that Indo-Gangetic Plane is, Indo means what? And Plane. Okay. So, see, many battle wars or many battles, many wars happened because of the to occupy this area, because that area is very very important. I am drawing the half of the remaining half of the India map because that map only useful here. Assuming that so this is the India. Let us assume it is not that much beautiful, I think so, but think that it is the concept is important here better than the diagrams, right? So that is the reason I am telling that. So Indo-Gangetic Plane, Indo-Gangetic means here Indus river is flowing like this because it is starting here, and the same way here Ganga river is flowing like this. Okay, it is entering into the Bay of Bengal also finally through the Bangladesh. Now coming to this part, see this Ganga river, this Indus, this whole we are talking about the plane, Indo-Gangetic Plane, right? This is the Indo-Gangetic Plane. I want to make you give clarity Indus, right? So this is a Ganga. Okay. So how Ganga? These are the tributaries, many tributaries like this, like this, like this. So coming to the next part, Indo-Gangetic Plane. The interaction of the three Himalayan rivers, Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra, okay, and their tributaries resulted into the formation of the great northern plains. These northern plains are these things. If northern plains are not there, India never be a granary of the food. What is the meaning of food granary? The granary of food means unlimited food you are getting. So everybody, see, just imagine if because of the Ganga, Uttar Pradesh and the Bihar, they are not in terms of the rich, they are not in terms of the monetary terms, they are not rich, but in the terms of the food, what they are producing. Even though some advanced countries not able to produce that much amount of food, that much metric tons they are producing. Maybe their population is high, that is the reason they are consuming that food, but because of the Ganga, they are producing the much better than the wheat, rice, whatever it may be, they are producing that. And the thing is, now coming to the next point, it was a shallow basin that was gradually filled with the varied alluvial soil will be there. Alluvial soil means which will be useful for the interaction, which will be useful for the growing crops. That will be that soil helps us to build the good crops there. And that is also one more part. Indo-Gangetic Plane broadly consists of the three divisions. What are the three divisions? Western part and the central part, eastern part. Western part, this is the western, central and the eastern, right? So if you say in that western part means it will be more or useful for the wheat cultivation. Wheat means we know that Godumalu, they will call in the Telugu. So that will be useful for the making rotis, right? Everyone used to eat in the rotis in Telangana also, many people used to eat, Andhra also, everywhere. But that rotis are made up of with wheat. That wheat is coming from the Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, even though some parts of the Telangana and Andhra also cultivating, but not that much majorly because of that climate and because of that climatic conditions we will discuss in the climate of India, that will be very different. Okay, so the western part was formed by the Indus and its tributaries. We are talking about the western part first. So I am making the heading here western part.